Hello and welcome back to another morning shower aha moment. My name is Suzanne and I am your intuition coach. So when you receive intuition, it filters through your physical senses. But today, I only want to talk about one of your physical senses, your sense of hearing. I also have some tips on how to tweak your hearing so you can get better reception on those invaluable intuitive hits. So our intuition is always speaking to us through our five senses. And when it comes to hearing it, we don't always listen. It's kind of like when someone is talking to you and you hear them, but you don't really listen to what they're saying. You know, their mouth is moving and you hear sounds, but whatever they just said really went in one ear and out the other. Well, that's exactly what happens when you hear your intuition. You don't always listen to the valuable nuggets of wisdom it has to offer. So, why is it so difficult to listen to our intuition? Well, one reason is our attention span is about this big. I mean, seriously, the real reason why it is challenging to listen to intuition is because most of us have intuition attention deficit disorder, intuition ADD. I mean, as soon as an intuitive hit enters our awareness, we get distracted by dozens of shiny objects. For example, a creative idea pops up out of the blue and your body gets really light and you feel emotionally charged with excitement. And as soon as your mind is triggered by the excitement in your body, attention is lost from that initial spark and your attention gets hijacked by your mind. Your mind begins to think thoughts about, whether or not people are going to like your idea, or how much money you will make, or whether you will lose or gain status or friends after you share this idea. I mean, attention is everything. The moment you lose attention, you stop listening to your intuition. You pay attention to other stuff going on in your mind, such as, those beliefs about yourself, those limiting thoughts, other people's opinions. You know what I mean? When we lose attention and stop listening to our intuition and pay attention to our thoughts, it's usually because of these three insatiable questions that trap our intuition. How will it happen? When will it happen? And can I get a guarantee it will work out in my favor? So if you get an intuition and you hear thoughts in your head resembling some version of any of these three questions, you have definitely stopped listening to your intuition. And you have gotten trapped into hearing the ego mind instead. So here are the three questions broken down and tips on how to tweak your hearing skills to be a better listener to your intuition. So the first common question that immediately pulls us out of intuitive listening is when we ask the question, how? How can I make this happen? How do I do it? How? When you ask the question, how, just know that your intuition will never show you how to actualize your idea in one complete step-by-step, paint-by-numbers guide. But you can tap into each step and ask your inner guidance to show you the next mini step in the process. It's your job to trust in the next breadcrumb of guidance and then do that next mini step. And it might be to, call that person or write down your goals, or clean off the clutter on your desk, or let go of that obligation that is weighing you down, to free up some energy in your life, to allow something new to land in that open space you have just created. Whatever you do, just don't get sucked into trying to figure it all out. That is the ego mind trying to control the intuitive process. Take it one step at a time. So next, when you ask the question, when will it happen? When will I get the goods? You are asking the nearly impossible question of a sneak preview into the timeline of the cosmic calendar. And I have a little secret for you. And I have had to learn the hard way, which is this: timing is everything. Only when I am clear and honest and wholeheartedly ready for the next thing, whether it be the ideal relationship, an up-leveling of my work, a breakthrough in my health, I have had to prove my commitment by creating a strong, high-vibe container within myself to be able to hold the high-quality life I want. So, if you want time to work with you, respect it. Poor patterns and destructive behaviors and attitudes keep you in a time warp. Get out of the time warp by using your time wisely on a daily basis, by creating high vibe rituals that feed your soul. When you do things that are good for you, like good nutrition, getting out in nature, setting aside quiet reflection time, hanging out with upbeat and positive people, you will get more clear on what you do not want in your life, and time will start working with you, clearing the way for what you do want. Okay, last but not least, when you ask questions that are begging for expected guaranteed success or a positive outcome, you are definitely caught up in the ego and not listening to your intuition. If you have expectations or are trying to manage threats and risks, you will be losing out on huge gains that your intuition is leading you towards. You will be limiting yourself. And truth is, when you follow your intuition, sometimes you will lose approval ratings from those around you. People may look at you funny. You will have to invest something to get something back in return. But that's something you will have to get familiar with if you really want what is waiting for you outside the status quo. Most people don't follow their intuition because of fear of loss. And most of us crave certainty, and we want guarantees and are afraid of losing something in the process. But what you lose when you follow your intuition is you lose your wounded ego and all the baggage that comes with that. You gain a healthy ego, and over time, your confidence builds so you can handle resistance to be more clear and direct in your life. More opportunities will come to you because you have broken through fear. At first, following your intuition may not be comfortable because you are going up against all the protective mechanisms you have set up in your life to be safe. But little by little, when you expose those false protections, your heart opens, your ears open, your mind opens. You begin listening to your inner wisdom, your intuition. So there you have it. If you found value in this message and you want more of these aha moment videos, like, share, and subscribe. And when you are ready to get clear insight on one of your big decisions, head on over to revivewithtenergy.com and you can connect with me there. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.